All right, so welcome to this OET reading class. We're going to be talking today about elimination. My name is Alan Wenham. You should be able to see me. You should be able to hear me okay. Today I'm going to be doing a live interactive class on YouTube. All right, so welcome to this OET reading class. We're going to be talking today. That's me. So what I want you guys to do is I can communicate with you on the phone. I can see all of your messages real time with about 10-second delay. Okay, so I want people to, as I'm going, if you see me looking down here, right, this means I'm looking at your comments. So we can do a real interactive live class today. For example, Angelique from the Philippines. Hello, nice to see you. We've also got Pamela from the Philippines. We've got Alamin from Sudan. Welcome, guys. We've got Kenny from Nigeria. Nice to see you guys. All right. So if you're watching this, let me know where you're watching from. Just type it in the chat and I will respond. Also, can I ask you guys to like this video, share this video if you find it useful today, because you know, we want to do more of these. We want, this is a free class essentially, so it would be nice to share it with as many people as possible if you think it's valuable, of course. So hello, I'll do a few more shout outs and we'll get started. We've got someone from Japan, Chethan. We've got Patrick from Ghana. We've got Monica from India, Petrolina, just saying hi. Nepal, Zambia, Philippines, Bangladesh, loads of people. Hello, guys. All right. Okay, so let's get started. All right. In this class, we're going to be talking about OET reading. And the topic today is elimination in part C. All right. Now, let's go into a little bit more detail. This is the kind of structure of today's class. We'll start the class by talking about what elimination is. I'm sure many of you know already, but I'll try and sort of give you my insights and tips. We'll then look at the SET reading strategy and we'll show you how elimination fits into that strategy. And then we're going to do an example question today. Okay, so you're going to do a reading part C question. Okay, so that's the plan for the class. Welcome, guys. We've got so many people watching. It's so nice to have you all here. Sandra, Sonia, we've got Ivy from Zimbabwe. Welcome, everyone. Okay, so let's get started, all right? I'm going to start up with a kind of warm-up, all right? And the warm-up activity, or game, essentially this is a game really, is you guys need to tell me the format of reading part C. So, for example, how many questions are there in reading part C? I want you guys to type into the chat box. How many questions are there? Just type in the chat. So I want how many questions and I want how many answer options are there as well in reading part C. How many things do we have to select from? I want you guys to type in the chat if you know the answer to those two questions, right? Very simple questions. How many questions? How many answer options? Type in. So we have already an answer. Thank you. So we've got Ayan. You were the first one. There are 16 questions. Correct. Okay. And we have 4. Someone's saying 3. It's not 3. We have 4 answer options. Okay. This is the only part of the test that has 4 answer options. I suppose part A. I suppose the questions in part A, 1 to 7, also has 4 options, but it's a very different kind of feel, okay? So we have 4 answer options. How many texts are there? How many texts will we read? Again, type in the chat. I can see you guys on the chat here, and I'm just going to respond. So very simple question. How many texts are there? I'm sure you guys all know. And also the next question is, how many questions for each text? Okay, so Senior has come up with the first answer. There are 2 texts. These are these long texts or short texts, guys? Can you type in long or short, please? 2 from Pamela as well. Right, they are long form. Thank you, guys. So the 2 long texts, 16 questions. How many questions for each text? It's easy, this is just a game, really. How many questions for each text? 16 in total. I mean, even if you don't know anything about OET, you can get the answer, right? The answer is there's 8 questions for each text, okay? So 16 questions in total, 2 long texts, 8 questions for each text. I'll just put this here, questions. There's 4 answer options, and this is the only part of the test that has 4 options, okay? That's an important point. This is the only part of the test that has 4 options. I'm going to get rid of this just to keep things simple today. I'll zoom in. Okay, bit more difficult format question. Let me do a bit more difficult now, okay? What are they? Let's have this. What topics or what type of text? How about that? What type of text? Can anyone tell me? Is it a newspaper? It's not a newspaper, is it? Right? What type of texts do we see in Reading Part C? Can anyone just type in what you think the answer is? We always see the same type, right? Text type. Can anyone tell me what the type is? It's not a newspaper. It's not an email, of course. It's not a notice. It's not case notes. It's not a cue card. What is the text type? Can anyone tell us? Someone said medical health related. So Pamela, you're saying medical health related. Yes, yeah, but that's a little bit general. Can anyone be more, can we be more specific than that? I think we should all, if you're serious about studying OET, you should be able to tell me. Yeah, it's usually research or some new kind of process, something like that. Research processes, organizational, I guess, organizational. You know, like here's a new way to do rounds in a hospital, something like that. Okay, so it's usually going to be research, or some kind of organization kind of thing. Okay, I'll make it more simple. Okay, so guys, OET Reading Part C. There are 16 questions. There are 2 long texts. There are 8 questions for each text. There's 4 answer options. And in terms of text type, we're talking about usually it's a research paper or some kind of organization thing. Okay, I'm just going to make this very simple. It's usually research paper of some kind. Okay, or a scientific article. Exactly. Okay, now there are 4 options. Okay, there are 4 options to choose from. Is OET Reading Part C easy? Is this part of the test easy? It's easy, right? You should all be saying yes. It's really easy, right? Of course, reading. But what do you think? Someone type an answer to that. Is this part of the test easy? No. Okay, and partly it's because we have lots of options, but partly it's because we have 2 long texts as well, and partly because it's just very difficult conceptual reading. Okay, and there's a lot of inference as well. Now I'm not going to go into that. Okay, but what I want to talk today about is these 4 options. Okay, very important. 4 options, okay? Given that we have 4, what does that mean? Given that we have 4 options, okay? Given that we have 4 options, what is more important in terms of technique? This is a really difficult question now. I'm not expecting everyone in this class to be able to sort of answer this one, but have a think anyway. Given that we have 4 options in the test, okay, what is more important about, let me give you a bit more of a clue on this question, okay? What is more important about method, right? I'll just put re-method or technique, right? Re-method or technique. Think about it. You got 4 options. You got 25% chance if you just guess. I'm going to guess. I've got 25% chance. So what's very important? I knew someone would get it. Dania. Dania, thank you, right? Thank you, Dania. Dania says, if you look, guys, Dania says, Dania, where are you from? Dania Azad. Okay, so she says, perfect answer. Many of you are saying it now. Elimination. Okay, elimination. And that's what we're studying today, right? We're studying elimination in OET Reading Part C. Okay, so let's talk about this then. What is elimination? What is it? Okay, we'll start from the very beginning. This is something we really emphasize in SET. Can anyone type here? What does this mean? What does elimination mean? What do we mean by elimination? Anyone? Type in the chat box if you think you know. Okay. What is elimination? What is it? Can anyone tell me? What are we doing? Elimination method, someone says. Yeah, it's okay. So this is a technique, a method. Good. This is a method or technique. Okay. And what does it mean? Shirley, you're saying, Shirley, you say select right answer. No, it's the opposite of that, Shirley, right? We're not trying to select the right answer, actually. I mean, obviously, yes, in the end, but that's not quite right, okay? We're going to remove options, right, guys? So, for example, here we have 4 options. What is elimination? What we're talking about is removing options, okay? How many should I remove in reading part C, guys? How many options should I remove? Should I eliminate? It's just a number question, okay? I'm going to look for your answers. Now, obviously, some of you might say 3, right? It's not 3, okay? So, Pamela, you're saying 3. I'm going to say no, right? I know that sounds strange, guys, but I don't think we should try to eliminate clearly. I'm going to say, how about this? Should I clearly eliminate, right? Easily, or I'm going to be even stronger, easily eliminate. The answer is, guys, the answer is 2, okay? And I'm going to talk to you today about why. Today I will talk to you about why, okay? So we should try to eliminate 2 options, 1 and 2, okay? Why? Why is it important to eliminate 2 options? Well, I'm a teacher at SET, guys, SET English. I'll just put the school here. Check us out. We do 4 or 5 hours of live classes every day, all right? And we're always teaching reading. We teach reading every day, and I've been teaching reading for a long time. 5 years, okay? So 5 years of teaching OET reading, more or less every day, certainly every week, okay? And what I've noticed is usually an average reader for this level, right? You guys need to be upper intermediate or advanced speakers of English. So an average reader for this level can usually eliminate 2 options without, well, I'm going to say successfully. Right? Is that clear, guys? Usually an average reader at this level, I've got usually twice in my sentence, okay? An average reader for this level can usually eliminate 2 options successfully, right? Guys, you don't have to be a genius to do this. You don't have to be Albert Einstein to eliminate 2 options, usually correctly, okay? But I think one of you said 3. So Rajni, some people said 3. Lisa, you said 3. Ivy, you said 3. I would say no. There is usually 2 options which are very, guys, similar. Don't you agree? I'm sure anyone here who's studied OET for a long time, who knows what they're talking about, is probably going to agree with me, I think. Right? Don't you agree? There's usually two options which are similar. It's difficult to choose. It's very difficult sometimes to choose, but usually we can eliminate two. Okay, but this is the key point really about elimination. All right. And today I'm going to show you, I'm going to demonstrate this to you. Yeah, Monica, you agree with me, right? Who agrees with me? Who agrees with me on this point in yellow? I think probably 99% of people will agree on this, right? I'm not saying always, but usually two options there are usually two options which are very similar. Okay? And it's difficult to choose between them. So that means we have to practice, right? We have to practice eliminating these two options. Okay? If we can eliminate two options successfully, but we still don't know the answer, don't you guys see that that's actually a good situation to be in? Do you know what I mean, everyone? Is that clear for you guys? I'll put it here. If I can eliminate two options successfully, but I don't know the answer, it's still very good. Why is it good? Can anyone tell me why? Even if I don't know the answer. Could be A, could be, don't know, got no idea. They both seem to be the same. But I've eliminated two options. If I can eliminate two options successfully, but I don't know the answer, it's still very good. Why is that, guys? Why? We will show an example very shortly, Sainu. We'll show an example. Why? Can anyone tell me why is it good if I can eliminate two? Anyone? Yeah, exactly right. Of course, you all know, right? You're going to have a 50% chance of success. And that really puts you in a strong position because in OET, you're going to need to get about 60%, 65% to pass, something like that. So you already have 50% if you guess. All right. Now, let's move on, guys. All right. So let's talk now. I want to talk now about the SET English strategy. Okay. So someone is saying, let's have a look at an example. Here's an example. All right. Here's an example. Can everyone see this clearly? I hope you guys can see this clearly. All right. So I want to talk about the strategy that we teach at SET. My name is Alan. As I say, I teach OET every day at SET English. All right. Check us out. Now I want to talk about the step-by-step process. Okay. So the step-by-step process, and then we will have an example, Sainu. I can see your faces. All right. We are going to do an example. Don't worry. We'll do one. But we need to think about this. I'm trying to get people to think about this. So what is the first thing we need to do? Type in the chat box. What is the first step for any question? What is step one? We're going to talk about technique. What do I do first? Anyone? What do I do first? Type it into the chat box. What do we need to do? What do we need to do? And guys, if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button, share with your friends. Okay, we're going to do a practice question in a second. All right. But if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button. Okay. Step one. Of course, we are going to read the question. Okay. Step two. What do we do for step two, guys? Does anyone know what step two is? Step two. Understand it. Definitely sign it. We're going to understand it. Step two, though, guys, is what's step two? At SET, we say simplify question. Okay. Simplify question if needed. Okay. So that's step two. Step three, guys, what's step three? Does anyone know what step three should be? This is SET technique now. And very similar to, I mean, this is most teachers probably teach this. we're going to read the text, okay, and think about the question. Same time, okay? That's step 3, everyone. Okay, what is step 4? You might be able to guess now. Can you all type in the chat? What is step 4? Can anyone here tell me what step 4 might be? What do you guys think? Step 1 is read question. Okay. Step 2 is simplify the question if needed. So remove unnecessary words. I won't talk about that today, but we teach this in the class. We can teach you in SET how to do that. Then we read the text and we think about the question. What is the next step? Can anyone? We read options. We eliminate, of course, guys, we eliminate. And this is what we're studying today. We're going to do an example now. We're going to do an example question, and I want you guys to practice this technique of elimination with me. Okay, everyone? Practice this technique of elimination with me. We're going to eliminate some answers, and we're going to talk about why. Why do we eliminate things? Okay. So, is everyone ready to do a test? We're going to do a quick test, right? We're going to do step 1. We're going to do step 2. We'll do step 3, and then of course step 4 is eliminate. What's step 5? Step 5, choose the answer. Okay, you've got to choose. All right. So we're going to try this process now, guys, together, and I'm going to help you all. Okay, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. We're going to go through it all, and it should be hopefully fun. It should be easy. Let's have a go. Now, okay. So here is the text. Can everyone see this here? I'll zoom in, and I'll just give you a second to think about this. All right. So this is the text we're going to look at today. Conjunctive group therapy, a case study of an adult type 1 diabetes mellitus patient. Okay. So at the start of reading part C, you need to think about the question, of course, guys. You've got to think about the question. All right. So this is a question all about, we have a case study. So it's research, right? Research, remember we said, and it's about diabetes. Okay. Now, let's go through this step-by-step process that I just showed you. Okay. So, step 1, we're going to read the question. Can everyone see this here? Here's the question. In fact, I'll make this bigger for you guys so you can have a chance to do this. All right. So I'm going to just zoom in. Okay. So step 1, we're going to read the question. In the first paragraph, what aspect of DM1 is highlighted? Okay. What is step 2? That's what we said step 1 is. What is step 2, guys? Step 2? Does anyone remember? Type in the chat if you remember. Step 2 is, what's step 2? Does anyone remember? I'm going to do it now. This is step 2. What am I doing here, guys? What have I just done? What have I just done? I simplified the question. Okay. So that was an example of simplify. That's step 2, simplify. What is step 3, guys? What is step 3? Thank you. We've had people saying simplify. You did remember. Good. Step 3. Am I going to look here for step 3? Is that really a good idea for step 3? This is 1. Okay, 1 second. Let's make this red. This is step 1, right? This is step 2. I simplify the question, so I remove things that I don't need, right? Do I want to look here for step 3? The answer is no, right? I don't want to look here. I want to read the text. Exactly, guys. So I'm going to read the text now, but this is the important part, guys. Think about the question at the same time. Try to think about the question at the same time, everyone. Okay, so this and this. So I'm going to stop talking now. I want you all to think about the question. Read the text and then give me the answer. Okay, think about question, read text, give answer. Off you go. I'll just type here. Okay. A lot of you are typing things, right? Don't type ABC, right? You're trying to choose the answer. This is the mistake you're making. Don't try and choose the answer. Don't try, okay? Step 3 is not to choose the answer. Step 3 is to eliminate 2 easy options, okay? Even native speakers find this test difficult. So I'm telling you a technique that I use to get the right answer, okay? I don't try and get the answer either. What I try and do is eliminate 2 options. So what I want you guys to do now is eliminate 2 options. What are the 2 easy eliminations? Okay, so that's my question. What are 2 easy eliminations? So please type in now, guys. 2 things, 2 options we can easily eliminate. Easily, right? I'm not saying give me the answer. Don't do that, okay? I'm not saying give me 3 eliminations because one of them will be very difficult. I'm saying there are 2 easy eliminations that average readers who are careful can do, all right? Let's see what you guys think. So, see, a lot of people all over the place here, right? A lot of people are saying C and D. Those are not good eliminations. I'm sorry, guys. That's not an easy elimination at all. These are definitely here in the text, but many people are saying A and B now. Thank you. Okay, guys, the answer, the eliminations we want here. Okay, I'll tell you why. Okay, the easiest possible elimination, surely you can see this, is B. Can anyone tell me why is that not the answer? Why is that not true? Type into the chat box. Why is this? It's so easy, is it not? Come on, it's so easy. Why is this not true? What is it that they don't talk about here? Can anyone tell me? Why is that not true? Just type in the chat box when you've got an answer. Answer. We can eliminate this one because, anyone, guys? Why? A lot of people are typing. This is great. So it's so nice to see so much interaction. I'm so happy to be teaching people around the world. Honestly, it makes me really happy to see all this. But it's not given. Yeah, this is not given, guys. Someone just said, you know, a bit like IELTS. It's not given. It's not in the text. They don't talk about society, problems in society, right? For example, problems in society, homelessness, crime, you know, poverty. That is not what they're talking about here. We can easily, thank you. Jinsey, perfect, okay. Now the other elimination, the easy elimination we can do is A, okay. The demanding treatment regime it entails. Why is that one not true? Why is that one not true? Can anyone tell me, why is that one not true? Type into the chat box again. Why can I easily eliminate this? I'll give you a clue. It's one of the words here it's just not really spoken about very much, and it's certainly not highlighted. Okay, so highlighted would mean, what does highlighted mean? It means stressed, okay, or emphasized. All right. So why can we eliminate A? Can anyone tell me? A. It's not demanding. Yeah, someone said it's not demanding. I like this. Where do they talk about treatment here? I guess here. This is the only time they talk about treatment, guys. Does everyone see that? Right? They're only really talking about treatment here, I think. And it's not, they don't say it's demanding. What does demanding mean? What does demanding mean? Anyone? It's true, it's not demanding. Not demanding. And also it's not highlighted either, is it, guys? They're not highlighting treatment here. This is not a passage about treatment. If you've got any sense of the main idea here, it's not about treatment. Okay. Demanding, Sandra, difficult. Yeah, demanding means difficult. Exactly, Sandra, right? Difficult. Okay, so what I'm showing you today is that there's 2 easy eliminations. Maybe you didn't get these 2 easy eliminations. What you need to do, guys, is if that's the case, you know, get yourself a teacher. Join SET English if you want. We do reading classes every day like this in Zoom, but people can speak. They're live interactive classes. If you guys want to be in a class with SET English, just check us out. I'll give you the website here, setenglish.com. Okay, just check that website out if you want to come and join us. Get some practice on elimination. We always talk about elimination in our classes, so maybe you need to just improve your elimination techniques, okay? And also maybe vocabulary as well, okay? But the final point, guys, is it C or is it D? What's the answer? Okay, now we have to choose the answer. And it's very difficult. It's very difficult to see what the answer is. You have to maybe read the text again a little bit, right? Think carefully about what this means. Think carefully about what this means. Differentiate them, right? Think about how are they different? Look at the phrases here that you think match, all right? I'll give you the answer now, guys, all right? This is the answer. Is everyone ready for the answer? I'll give you the answer. Ready? The answer is just kidding. That was a joke. I don't know why I did that. I always do that. The answer is C. The answer is C. Well done. I know you guys, most of you can see it's C. But look, my point in this class is not the answer, right? My point is don't think about that. Don't focus on that. Elimination is a mentality, okay? It's a frame of mind. It's a way of thinking. Take away things you don't need, okay? Then you've got a nice 50-50 option. Imagine you chose D, severity of medical complications. Imagine you chose that one. Don't worry, Ebby, you chose D, right? Don't worry. They talk about this in the text. They talk about this. It's very easy to not get the right answer here. They talk about the severity of the medical complications, right? It is given in the text, and it's not clearly wrong. Okay, you have to think about it carefully to get the answer, all right? But my point, guys, is you need to eliminate. Let me finish this class by saying it like this. I'm going to finish the class, guys, and here's the point. This is the point of the whole class, okay? The point is this. Let me show you this. Don't, and this is going to sound crazy, don't try to get the answer. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? Don't try to get the answer. Obviously, I'm going to say at first, right? Okay. The key thing here, the focus, your focus has to be in part C, we're going to eliminate how many options, guys? How many options should we eliminate? Come on, there's 294 people watching. Can you like this video, share this video, but also can you type in the number? You know, it's very difficult to teach a class on YouTube where I cannot see your faces and I can't chat to you, okay? Normally in SET, we chat to the students in Zoom and we chat, okay? But the answer, of course, guys, is 2 options, all right? We're going to eliminate 2 options. Okay, that's what you do at first. Okay, then you can think, oh, is it this one or is it this one? Read again a little bit. Okay, but this is really the key point. This will give you a 50-50 chance. All right, and that's a great chance in OET Reading Part C. That is a great chance to have. Okay, that's all you really need. Okay, all you need to do is do better than guessing. If you can be better than guessing with a 50-50, you'll pass your exam. Okay, you'll pass your listening. All right. Okay, so I want to say thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I've really enjoyed reading all your messages here. My name is Alan. I'm going to type thank you. Check out SET English if you guys want to have live classes. We do way more live classes than any other OET provider. We're official providers of OET. Check out setenglish.com. I do classes every day. I do the reading classes, and we have a good pass rate. Even for reading, the pass rate is quite strong in the school. Okay, so if you want to check us out, I'll just type this again. Go and send us a message. You know, if you want to chat to one of the teachers, no problem at all. Okay, but the key point, guys, is eliminate 2, and then you will be okay. Thank you for having me on YouTube. I'll be back soon. Take care, guys. I hope you all have a lovely day. And it's been really nice to teach so many people around the world. It really makes me happy that I could reach out and we can all come together. And I really hope, final thing, I hope you pass all your exams. Okay. Take care, guys. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.